There's a Canadian school shooting yesterday. The school shooter killed 9 and injured at least 25 before killing themselves. I say themselves because the shooter's gender is the issue here. The shooter is transgender, man to woman. And Canada is so woke. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police at one point referred to him, now her, as the gun person. It's noteworthy that the police seem awfully concerned with respecting the shooter's preferred pronouns.
We identified the suspect as they chose to be identified in public and in social media. I can say that Jesse was born as a biological male who approximately, the information that I have, approximately 6 years ago began to transition to female and identified as female both socially and publicly.
In Canada, it is illegal to misgender someone. The police should be careful. You watch On Balance because we are willing to say the uncomfortable truths. The Canadian story, the shooting story there, lays bare a few. First off, shootings and violence by transgender people is a dangerous trend, and the media and government refuse to acknowledge it, much less address it. Reported trans gunmen have committed some of the most horrific recent attacks. Annunciation Catholic Church and school in Minneapolis, Minnesota, 2 killed, plus the gunman, 30 injured. Covenant School in Nashville, 6 killed. Club Q, an LGBT nightclub in Colorado Springs, 5 killed, 25 injured. STEM School, Highlands Ranch, Colorado, 1 killed, 8 injured. A Rite Aid distribution center in Aberdeen, Maryland, 3 killed and 3 injured, just in the past couple of years. If these shooters were young white men with crew cuts and swastikas, we would hear about them for months. Instead, they disappear from the news because the shooters are largely troubled men who think they are women who have taken large amounts of hormones and other drugs. The theme is common. So nobody wants to talk about it and nobody wants to acknowledge it. In fact, we're told to shut up about it because it is transphobic. In fact, what we're doing right now, asking serious questions about one of the most serious topics there is what we need to be doing as a country. What's more important than asking why children are massacring other children in classrooms? Speaking of children, the Canadian gunman targeted kids about the same age they were when he began transitioning.
I will say, as I mentioned before, that most of our victims are quite young. Most were born of the students, most were born 2013 and 2012.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine. But pumping 12-year-olds with powerful hormones and drugs have consequences. It sounds simple, but it's something we have to say because nobody has caught on yet. And here is yet another uncomfortable truth. Gun control doesn't stop bad people from getting guns. The shooting happened in Canada, a gun control paradise. With all the laws, progressives say we need to stop mass shootings. In fact, Canada has stricter laws than most progressives could even dream about. The New York Times reports police had visited the suspect's home multiple times in response to mental health calls. The suspect was apprehended and taken for mental health assessment more than once, the deputy commander said. But he was unable to confirm if she was receiving mental health or support at the time of the shooting. You watch On Balance because we will say the uncomfortable truths. We cover stories nobody else will. The Canadian shooting story proves 2 things that most of the media will never talk about. So now I offer you a prediction. The completely preventable murder of 9 kids will soon disappear from the news because it does not fit their narrative.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.